What I will be teaching you today can literally, but take me literally, change your life. It's every step needed in order for you to manifest and to bring into your life whatever you want. There are 4 steps that are ultimate. It's valuable for everyone, no matter who you are, no matter your career, no matter where you're coming from, and no matter how much you know in a field of manifestation, spirituality. I mean, when I say spirituality, I mean science. Because these 4 steps are something that will circle everything that you ever know and knew about the field that I'm talking about all the time. So let's get started. Hello everyone, I'm Carolina and welcome back to my channel. Today I will talk about the 4 steps, ultimate 4 steps, universal, and it's just applied to everyone and to everything, no matter your desire, no matter what you want to attract to this life, no matter that you are working on one thing and you want to have another, because it's everything and goes through every area in your life. It goes through everything. So first step is desire. Guys, there will nothing ever happen without a desire. And now I'm not talking about a desire in a means of want that we talk about when we are planning and when we want to achieve some goals. I'm talking about a desire of being open and desire to get to know yourself. There's no bigger desire that it's rooted in I want to know myself. I want to know why am I doing things. I want to know what is behind everything. And if I would actually ever be able to move myself from a place where I am right now to where I want to go or where I want to be or where I am, is by having desire, is by having that deep desire inside, which is telling you I'm meant for more, I can be more, I am more. And you feel that deep inside of yourself. You feel that beingness, you feel that will for expansion, you feel that inside of yourself, and you're able to say no, it's enough. This is not what I'm desiring. This is not what my soul wants. I'm inviting you right now to ask yourself, what is my desire? Don't put desire today in the same line of I want to achieve things, or I want to achieve that goal, or I want to have this kind of physical things. Today I'm talking about the desire as a state of beingness. What it is that your soul wants. And if your answer is not expansion, that only means that you don't know how to define desire. You still don't know that deep desire, it's inside of you. It's present, it's here, it's in every living creature. And by listen to yourself and go deep inside, it will not be loud, it will come by the whisper. There is that desire. There is that something inside of you that wants to come out, that wants to say, I am meant for more. I am talking about that kind of desire. And until you don't find, it's not a place, it's not a thing, it's just a state of being. That state of beingness will tell you, I am meant for more. Number 2 is definition. Definition of limiting beliefs. Definitions of beliefs that you live by. Your desire for growth and for expansion, for acceleration, for hiring your frequency and your vibration will bring you to the point that you want to know, what do you believe? What are the definitions and beliefs that you're saying to yourself? What is the definition that you live by? When you look at your life right now and you ask yourself, how does my body feel? You will get that answer, you will feel it. You will be able to observe it. Ask yourself, what do you choose to believe today? What do you choose to be truth for you? What is the definition that you live by? Who told you that? Is that true? What is your reaction to that definition? Ask yourself these powerful questions because it will unlock inside of you that urge, that willingness to go deeper, to go more inside, to slow down and to see what is the definition. Because if everything that we receive from the above is neutral, if energy is all it is, even if you don't believe in that, isn't it worthy to discover what is on the other side of the belief that keeps me small? Because in order to transform that energy, you have to know that you have to move yourself from a place where you are right now on the other side of everything that keeps you small. There are no other way. And these steps that I'm now bringing you through, we just can't skip them. Because if you skip one from that 4, you will instantly, on one point or another from reality, you will be brought back to the step that you didn't examine and you didn't went through. So define the beliefs that you're now believe in. What are the most powerful beliefs that you are now trust and buy in? Third step is discipline. If I need to choose one one personality trait, or however you want to call it, that would be discipline. I remember times when discipline was bringing me when even I didn't know who is holding my head, when I didn't know where I am. Discipline was something that saved my life. Because without discipline and without that commitment, without that dedication, without holding that will, that you will do something that you know, that you want, and you want to go beyond everything by repetition, by doing things, by keep doing again and again and again, nothing will happen. We can reprogram our subconscious mind only by repetition. And of course, we are connecting discipline and repetition. I believe that now you know enough that every personality trait and everything in this world has polarities. But now I'm talking about that amazing part of discipline, which will give you that fuel, because of discipline you will see result, and because of discipline you will develop attitude, and attitude will bring you to taking action, and taking action will give you result. And at that point, even if you didn't believe through this period of time which was happening before, seeing result, if that's your way, that's your way, and that's good. But by taking action and seeing result, you will reinforce your new desire, you will build your new belief, and you will start closing the circle. You will start ground yourself. So in that case, you will be reinforced by your results, and it will keep you moving. It will keep you doing again and again. And all the time, by doing that, you're raising your vibration, and you're getting closer and closer and closer to being able to know, and again to reinforce and to change and to empower your desires and create new beliefs which will serve you until it doesn't. And there is the circle. Fourth and the last step, which is the most important one, is letting go. It's a detachment. I just can't tell enough of the method, however you want to call it, principle of letting go. Because it was the most misunderstood in my phase of development, and of course I'm still on my journey. Everyone are, until we are alive and beyond. Forever we will be in our journeys. And letting go, is like, let me give you an explanation what it is exactly letting go. Letting go is like having shot of adrenaline. Is like you know, like when you have a normal state of being and you're doing perfect, you're living your dream life, and you're just like, you can't even imagine that it can be better. And that point, you hear, or you start to understand, or you go deeper whatsoever, you hear about letting go. And listen, and by that point, you were dreaming, you're having your dream life, you have everything what you want. It's just like you can't imagine that it can be better. And I'm repeating myself right now, and somehow you just hear principle, methodology of letting go. And now you're experienced enough, you're fulfilled, you're empowered, and you say, you know what? I want to see how it is like, what all these amazing, incredible mentors and one of the people with the highest awarenesses who are ever walking on this earth, what they are talking about. I want to see how it is, not to be them, but to use what they were teaching. And you say, you know, I will give it a try, because either way, it's just like, I can't imagine that it can be better. And at that point, you get not 10x, you get 100x. Why am I saying that? Because even though we can live our dream lives, we can achieve this or that, we can have everything, but until we are not able to letting go and move ourselves from our way, we are not unlimited. We are creating limits, and we are creatures of limits. But imagine letting go, and every limit that you could ever imagine around, it's shutting down. It is fierce. It's not here anymore. It's not here right now. It doesn't exist. I promise you, I just can't get enough of, I believe, like for me, like taking an action and letting go is just contains all the power. Even though I was telling you all these parts are equally important, but letting go of everything, and at that point start to 100x or more the power that you already have inside of yourself, going out, that bliss, that unlimited possibilities is just like, it's something that you will never ever be able to imagine until you actually do it. Give a power more that you will get back, you will not be able to measure. You will not be able to measure. There is a 1/5 step that you will experience if you will not follow these 4, and that's having a challenge. Because if you're not willing to follow these 4 steps, you will have a problem, you will have a challenge. And of course we are experiencing challenge as and in a term of growth, that it's amazing. But you want to put yourself in a state where you are able to accept those kind of challenges, recalibrate them. Don't forget that this reality is slippery, is malleable. You can do with it whatever you want. So choose what you want and let it go. Because your time is now. Now is the time for you to wake up. It's time to wake up. I promise you that these 4 steps, 4-step formula, however you want to call it, will bring into your life something that you never, ever, ever could imagine that it's possible. I'm inviting you today that you wake up